Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight, I'm going to be reacting to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Part 20, created on the FograinDaNoob YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other parts, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as FograinDaNoob's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Yes, Part 19. Adam Jansen has been touring Prague, the city. We've been going through some vents, entering into people's apartments. We've also gone to an underground drug den club, if I can call it that. I did like the atmosphere until we started to dig further and deeper into what's actually going on in this club. That's when, it just didn't seem enjoyable to be there anymore. So yeah, that's part of the neon mission, the neon trade, if I can call it that. And we are still also investigating Peter Chang's request on those who are trying to find out or dig deeper on Task Force 29's front company. That's also very important information. And then we also had to deal with Smiley and his request for getting information on the explosion at the train station, which is complete, and Adam Jansen is now returned back to Task Force 29 to give this information to Smiley, also probably update Peter Chang, and I think also talk to Director Miller. I'm not entirely sure about what exactly, I can't remember right now, but there has to be a discussion between him, Miller, and Mac. Yes, I forgot his full name, but Mac, the second in command of Task Force 29 in Prague. So yeah, there's a lot to do at headquarters, and let us continue with Deus Ex Mankind Divided Part 20. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
I need more analysis on the bombing. We were caught. Wait a minute. I think I've read this before. Yeah, I've read this before. Sorry.
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be caught.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Step up and do what? What are you guys talking about?
Police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
T. I've got a possible line on where ARC gets their money. Look into Talos Rucker activities in Germany. Apparently he left right before the cops were about to bust him for Nifrazin smuggling. He's probably still doing it, and it's probably not his only merchandise. Ali. T. My overheads show that in the last 2 hours at least 7 large files have broken out in fires. Sorry, not files. Fires have broken out in Glasshood. There's a small group of ARC affiliates in the place. Maybe they had something to do with it. No official report on the fires from Dresden authorities, but that's not surprising considering how little they give a feces about what goes on in Glasshood. Aiden. Is Glasshout like the detention center in Germany for augmented people? Is that what it is? Huh.
You think one of them would pop up? Take them a while.
Like Golem.
Who knows? Terrorists,
Just like Golem.
corporations, a hostile government, maybe even somebody at Interpol who wants to keep us in line.
State police says they're still hauling up bodies.
Smiley's office.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
I guess you guys are not talking to in this part, part 20. If Miller's not here, that means only Mac and Adam Jansen are here. But we need all three parties to be participating in this, discussion about, the proper leadership. Who's in control, who's in charge, and how much freedom does Adam Jansen have? How much authority does Mac have in terms of operations? These things need to be ironed out so that these guys don't have fights unnecessarily. Yeah.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
They didn't seem to be in a talkative mood, so I left them alone.
See? Without my expert advice, you might be dead right now, Adam. A stitch in time saves 9.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Good. I like how you're thinking, Smiley. Proven guilty until proven innocent, or innocent until proven guilty. Yes. Collect all information, all evidence, surrounding this terrorist attack, and triangulate who could really be the culprit for initiating such an attack. Yes, it might be ARC, but it also might be another group. So I like how Smiley's thinking here. He's not just going to point fingers without having clear evidence.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
I still like his glasses. They're cool.
Thanks again, Adam. I really do hope there's something useful in that DSD.
Debbie.
Access granted.
Alright, let's read this one. I appreciate that your people want to find the people responsible for the train station bombing. Everybody wants to catch those animals, but you need to inform your people. Who is talking like this? That for the time being, it is only suspected that the bombers responsible are the same ones who blew up the police station and the hotel. Until this connection is proven or any party claims responsibility, the state police have jurisdiction, and your people need to respect that. Your people, you people. Oh wow. Okay, so still, the Task Force 29 as well as the state police in the Czech Republic are at loggerheads pertaining to jurisdiction. Who has more, should I say, command or authority in terms of investigating particular events pertaining to terrorist attacks, or even just local terrorism, if I can say that, because someone blew up the police station and a hotel. So yeah, really these two organizations need to find each other. They need to work together instead of working against each other, because that's how the enemy is going to win. When people who are supposed to be allies fighting for justice are apart, purely because of ego, and pride, and some sort of, I don't know, paranoia. This is just going to let down the justice system. It's going to let down the peace and security of not only the Czech Republic, but also, you know, the whole world, because this is going to set a precedent for other countries, you know, where they will also start questioning the legality, the authority, the jurisdiction of Task Force 29 when it pertains to local terrorism or international terrorism. You know, people are still going to be having to discern what is it? Is it local or is it international? You know, what is the threat assessment and value? And when people deliberate and discuss about something like that, the evidence is going to be corrupted. The evidence is going to be, you know, taken away, and we're not going to find justice. We're not going to have justice. And the culprits will have run away and left the country or gone somewhere else, or, you know, have been killed by another group of people. So you need these organizations to work together so that they can, you know, find the culprits as soon as possible, instead of working in your own little silos. Yeah. Good question. Someday I'd like to get a file on every cop in the city, but who has the time? Okay. From everything my CIs tell me and what I've picked up from the Diwalis themselves, I would say the number of cops in organized crime's pocket is mostly likely higher than 30%, but probably below 40%. We hope 1/3 seems a reasonable guess. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pedro, a recent news article claimed that 1 in 3 cops in Prague are corrupt. From my dealings with state police, I would have estimated that only about 25% were actually on the take, but the number looks higher because of how many others just act like Neanderthals. But I'd like an expert evaluation. Do you have any hard data or just guesstimates? Okay. No, that's bad. That's really, really bad.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
And there's nothing really that the Task Force 29 can do about that. You know, corruption in the police force, that's now involved in the jurisdiction of the portfolio committee that deals with the police. It deals with, and the government itself, you know, has jurisdiction over the police service or force of that particular country, and not Task Force 29. They don't deal with the internal police structures of a particular country. So there's nothing that Task Force 29 can really do about this. And that's really bad. The fact that almost 30% of the force or the service, police service, has been infiltrated with corrupt police men and women. That's bad. Okay. I looked into him pretty thoroughly around a month back. There is something off about him, but he's not on the take. I'm sure of that. And it's Whittaker, by the way, with an H. Okay. Do you know anything about Lieutenant Whittaker? Or Whittaker, right? Who works for Tavos? I was just on the phone with him, and when I asked if he had any recent problems with augmented agitators, he got quiet and evasive. Is it possible he's in someone's pocket? Huh. That's the risk with agents, I guess. You know, you have to trust them. You have to hope that they will never be corrupted or in a criminal overlord or criminal boss's pocket. Yeah. Positive ID on the mother, Marta, and we're certain Lucas is not one of the deceased. Not one of our deceased. Okay. So he's in the wind somewhere. Extensive bruising on her head, shoulders, and back suggest that she died shielding her son from collapsing debris. Wow. Thanks, Simon. I'm not sure we could have made this one without your tip. Smiley. Got 2 more potential IDs for you, Marta and Luca Balik, local mother and son. I think we've read in emails surrounding Marta and Luca, right? Marta, the lady who was abused by her husband. The father of Luca is an abusive, parent, and they were trying to get away from this abusive parent, or should I say the father of Luca, or Lucas, and they were going to catch a train to head over to their sister's place of residence, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think that this is that family. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Marta's dead, but it seems that Lucas escaped. All right. You may have trouble making the IDs because their papers are fairly recent, issued by a battered women's organization. Yeah, it's definitely Marta.
Do the gens still believe what's being told them, or don't they? We need to know.
Oh, the psychiatrist.
Adam, I'm Delero Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... Well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please.
Yes, go with it. Go with it, it's the truth.
Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the...
Not exactly with him. He found him there, but he wasn't exactly with him there. He was on his own investigation, pertaining to those who attacked Seraph Industries. But he wasn't accompanying Seraph to Panchea.
The incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past?
You should have said, I went there with a rocket. Because that's exactly what you did. You went there flying a rocket. Oh, it was so cool.
Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Wrecker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Well, it was good to see the psychiatrist, you know. A little bit of sanity check. Hey, CPT.
Shouldn't you be
PC.
out there tracking down whoever tried to hack into us?
I'm working on it.
Peter Chang, everybody.
Be careful out there.
But it doesn't like being called PC, right? I think I should just stop doing that now. Anybody home? Of course not.
Access granted.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, yes, from Duncan McCready. Yes, McCready, that's his name. McCready, Duncan McCready. Alright. Director Miller, with respect, sir, I believe it is time we reviewed the Adam Jensen situation. Why title it that way, though? Adam Jensen situation. Okay, wow, McCready. 6 months ago, I expressed reservations about extending him an invitation to join Task Force 29, citing that anti-ARG atmosphere in the city. Jensen's disregard for authority and the difficulties in joint management of a unique asset, particularly one who is occasionally authorized to manage his own assignments. I feel that all my pessimistic predictions have come to pass. I am not suggesting we dismiss him, but it is past time to, at the very least, clearly define his position within Task Force 29 hierarchy. I agree with you there, McCready. I do agree with you. I'm eager to meet and discuss this at your earliest convenience, Duncan McCready. I want Duncan and I want Miller and I want Jensen to be in one room where they can discuss all of these things. It can't just be Duncan and Miller, because if you're going to sideline one of your top agents in this type of discussion, then it's just going to form animosity and disrespect in the office. So you need the person involved, you need the person who is inquiring on this matter, and you need the person who is in charge of the entire operation to be there on sitting at one table and discussing about this. But I agree with McCready wanting to have a clear understanding on the chain of command. Wait, have we seen Jansen's office? I haven't seen his office, or maybe I haven't, I've forgotten. But I want to see his office or his desk. I want to. Yes, we have seen his desk. Yes, we have seen his desk. And I think his office is on the second level, right? Maybe it's on the first. I can't remember. But we have seen his office desk and his little cubicle. Yeah.
Didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
What's wrong with him?
No, I was just thinking about, Task Force 29 reminds me of like the Men in Black, the MIB, The MIB also have a front company, and then, once you go inside the elevator, it transports you all the way into the MIB headquarters. So it's kind of similar here with Task Force 29. But now we're seeing this lady glitch into the wall. Like, I mean, this is so weird. No, I mean, what? Mercy.
Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Oh my gosh, lady. Zoobiotics. Huh. So they've made augmented animals? Wow. I'm sure the local government is frustrated when they find all of these vents, security measures being ruptured and destroyed by someone, and now they have to make a budget, for the next financial year to fix these places, to fix these vents, fix whatever Adam Jansen is breaking. They have to budget for it now for the next financial year. Really, they must be frustrated. What is it called? Sobchak. Okay.
God. Hello. Wait, were you followed here?
What? What do you mean?
You can't be too careful. They have eyes everywhere.
Is this guy losing hair at that very spot, or maybe it's augmentation? Yeah, probably that's what it is. Huh.
Right. And I suppose you have all I need to make sure they stay out of my business, right?
I do. But don't let the shop fool you, it is only a sideline. I mainly sell parts, raw materials, the sort of thing you can use to make something else. Listen, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember.
I wouldn't. I get occasional memory loss, ever since the incident. I got rid of my AUG right after that. Inner ear implant used to help me with my balance, but now I just hear ringing all the time. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh man, I think you need to get it back again. I think you need that augmentation back. Because if you're not able to really have full, complete cognitive, control over your body, and sometimes you just fall and collapse. I mean, that's going to be really dangerous for you, because you might fall and just bash your face in on something, or you're carrying something heavy, and next thing you just tip over, and you're not doing this purposely. Like, your body just can't seem to find its balance, and then you just tip over and fall, and everything that you're carrying is either destroyed or it hurts someone else. Or even when you're driving a car, it can be a risky matter. So I think you need to get this augmentation back into you. You need it. You need it, definitely.
Never mind, anyway. Let's change the subject. You want some of those special ingredients I mentioned?
I think I'll be on my way.
Sure. But before you go, you don't by any chance have any neuropozine you can spare, do you?
Why do you need it if you're not augmented anymore?
My brain still thinks I am. Some joke, huh? So, can you help me out?
Well, the psychiatrist did give you some nifrazine.
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. You're all right, you know that? A real friend. You should go down to my basement and have a look around. I've got some cool stuff down there.
For free? You're giving it to us for free?
Causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt.
Whoa, the way that guy opened the door was so violent. It's like, ugh.
It will certainly be a while before any of us get out of here, Og.
What are those red stuff on the floor? I guess there were nothing, just a false alarm.
Access granted.
Access card, Torvus Vault key card. A key card used to access the Torvus Vault within the Playside Property Bank. Okay. And so the employee of this store, or this, parts store, if I can say that, has just allowed you to go downstairs and collect this car key. And what if, the Torvus come back and they start asking him questions like, where's this key? Where's the car key? Or maybe he's part of them. Yeah. It seems like all of these air ducts are connected to, you know, like all parts of the city, if I could say that. And that's a bit weird. Very convenient, I should say. Because you'd only suspect that the sewage system would be the only thing connecting all parts of the city. But here, the air ducts are also connecting the city, allowing Adam Jansen just to go through everything. Doesn't have to go through security checkpoints, doesn't have to kill people, you know, doesn't have to sneak much. Clever way of using the box of FograinDaNoob. Clever way.
Access granted.
Alright, let's see what this is about. Alam Kaipas. Ferdinand Garris, right? Yeah, an old woman with a what? Psychedelic on each foot, and had her own business. It's a hell of a lot more than I got. Alan, my heart bleeds. As a matter of fact, I did not find something, but I wanted to follow up on as a matter of fact, I did find something. Sorry guys, the words here are so small. I did find something, but I wanted to follow up on it before I got back to you. But, well, you don't walk into a place like the Playside Bank looking the way I do. Seems 6641 is the code to the safe at the bank. It's in room B, row Q1. I'm guessing that that's where your inheritance is. Well, it had better be. Okay. It better be. After digging my way through dear old granny's boxes of musty old feces for 3 days and choking on dust from the 20th century, I'd say I'm ready for my 15%. Please, no need to thank me. Your charitable smile is more than enough to get me by until the check arrives. Okay. People cutting deals here with inheritance money. Alright, friend, any luck tracing that number my grandmother left in her will? What's taking so long? Even in death, that accursed woman continues to torment me with her stupid games. Wow. Why couldn't the old bag just leave me my money like a normal person? I'll be an old woman myself at this rate. Is it your money or is it the family's money? You know, and who has the right to that money? Because clearly I think it was the grandmother, and she has already bestowed the money to someone else or to an organization. And now this woman wants to take that money for herself because she believes that it belongs to her. Interesting.
You are looking to buy something, or are you just looking?
We're just looking. Just browsing.
Who else will take care of it? Keep it out of my report.
Whose house is this? So many bottles. Wow. Who's ever staying here is going through, or she's going through a lot. Or maybe they're just like John, who doesn't clean up his own house. He just leaves it filthy. And it just piles up and up and up and up until it looked like that horror show. And to add further madness, there was a dead body in his bedroom. The lady who was taking Nifozine and Neon together. Crazy. Access granted.
Access granted.
Alright, let's see what's been written here. Ooh, Officer Adwala, the communication is to confirm the following. The events at Rosaka, you have been temporarily removed from active duty effectively immediately. Wow. Okay. Please do not return to work until given further official instruction to the effect by me or Captain Dorbert. Right. I will be in touch soon with a schedule of therapy appointments. Please adhere to it, as each session is vital for your to your recovery. Once you had completed these sessions in full, you will have the chance to be reinstated at a temporary active basis, but for a period of no less than 6 months, while we continue to monitor your progress. If everything is well after the period, you will be reinstated to full active duty. Okay. But it doesn't seem like he is accepting it. I mean, once you see that bedroom or the apartment filled with bottles everywhere, it just doesn't seem like he's ready for that. In the meantime, Officer Adwala, I implore you to get some rest. Feel free to contact me if you're feeling anxious or nervous, have trouble sleeping, or just need someone to talk to. We are all here to help you succeed. Okay. Three poker nights in a row and now patrol duty at Rosie. No wonder Lena complains. I see you more than her. Control says we're up. What up? Monday? Sorry guys, I can't read it. It's small. Control says we're up Monday. Security PW at the station is Della Okra. Alright. I've been feeling after this weekend I'm going to have trouble remembering your name. Never mind passwords. Assuming we don't die of boredom patrolling the metro, I've got some ideas on where to hold the tournament next Saturday. See you tomorrow. Poker. Okay. Well done. Guess who's back? Back again.
Bad enough when he was just drugs.
Hey, that's my car! Get off my car!
City is falling apart.
Now you caused one of them to activate the alarm. Nice going, Jansen.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Initiating personality package. Beta version 212.
So, the security system is activated, but it doesn't seem like anything's happening. Like, there's no poisonous gas, there's no defensive turrets, you know, there's no robot patrolling the house. Huh.
Okay. Access granted.
Right. Cassin Valaniti, right? Simply outstanding. The speed and skill you showed in discovering and solving our modest online experiment was exemplary. To partially solve it in a tandem with the AI program you were working with, Christine, nothing short of brilliant. Okay. Where was I? Second paragraph. The message may have been a surprise for you, but okay. The message might have been a surprise for you, but I4 is always looking for even innovative talents of your caliber. All right. You may consider passing our online test, the first and most important stage in our essential interview process, and would strongly suggest or strongly urge you to meet with us personally for a second. Okay, we think you would be perfect fit for our company and its revolutionary new project. We are working with the NYX3, a concept stage plan. Okay, zoom in. I think that's what it means there. I don't know. Is complete and ready to evolve to the next. Evolve into the next. Okay, we'd like you to be a part of our, if we all grow. Oh, my reading is so atrocious. And I can't zoom in because if I zoom in then it blocks out all the words here. Oh gosh. There is no need to reply to the email. If you wish to discover your amazing future, just stand outside at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday and someone will take you there. No, this sounds like a trap. This sounds like some sort of human trafficking. No ways. What is this? Okay, let me just do this for now until you meet the next paragraph. Okay, Mama Cass, really? You're giddy and rambling. Cool about Christine being super smart and creepy though. She should be considering she was created by a genius, an evil genius. Ha ha ha. We should get together and crash soon. I want to hear more about the secret you found on the net and hang out with your evil twin. Fizzy. Or Fizzy. So, Christine started responding to me. I mean, actually talking beyond her protocols. It was amazing. Better than any conversation I've had with a real family in years. Wow. So he's finding solace in artificial intelligence more than with his family. Okay. Where was I? You know, if it was an evil genius as opposed to just a regular genius, ha ha ha, I could have Christine actually spying on all the homeowners, those smart houses, scientific Feminists Sal too, alright? She could report every dirty, juicy little secret back to me. Does the English language have a word for scientific? It should, okay? Let me zoom out again. The smart house guys have no idea what I've given them. Of course, without their personality string, okay? Christine is just a super advanced home automation system, but with it, she makes Wintermute and Neuromancer look like Laurel and Hardy. Anyway, gonna work with her in time. Okay, more tonight. Get her to start calling me sister. Oh, mommy. Okay, I always did want to be a mother. I've already got her helping me with something weird, but I don't know where to make it. I don't know what to make of it yet. There's something hiding on the net though. I'm sure of it. I saw a pattern and Christine is just confirming it for me. She's learning so quickly and thinks outside of any polygonal shape I've ever thought of. I love her so much. Oof. You love artificial intelligence more than you love another human being. That's concerning, I think. You know, loving your machines this way, it doesn't turn out good. Yeah, but anyways, let's see this lady later in the future with her creation. Nice sofa design here, and with all these monitors. Interesting. Oh. You okay, Adam? Are you okay? Wait, but can you just die, you know, without actually entering into battle? Is it possible for Adam Jansen just to die from a fall or something hitting him? Something that's not, you know, another human being holding a gun and shooting at him. Yeah, I'm just wondering about that. Okay, guys, that is it. That is it with Deus Ex Mankind Divided walkthrough playthrough part 20 made on the FograinDaNoob YouTube channel. Yes, the meeting that I've been wanting to happen between Miller, Adam Jansen, and McCready has not come to pass. Miller is not in the office. He seemed to be very angry. That's what Smiley was saying. I wonder what's going on. Smiley has the information that he requested, and now he's going to begin the process of deciphering all this information and trying to find whether the ARC or any other, you know, potential terrorist group is at fault in commencing that terrorist attack at the train station. And we also saw more emails surrounding the jurisdiction between the police as well as the Task Force 29 in Prague, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to be any good in terms of jurisdiction and, you know, these two organizations working together to fight against crime. It doesn't seem like we're going to achieve that anytime soon. And we also got to see the psychiatrist. She gave Adam Jansen some Nefrozin. Adam Jansen gave his Nefrozin to someone else because he's addicted to it, you know, as a drug. He's been taking it for a very long time, and now, even though he doesn't have augmentation anymore, his body is still yearning or craving more Nefrozin. So yeah, he's going to need to deal with that part for the rest of his life, probably. I don't know how powerful the addiction can be to Nefrozin, but it seems like he's going to be needing to work on it for some time. And then we're still entering into people's apartments, reading up on their emails. We saw one email that was dealing with a police officer that has been suspended, centered around the terrorist attack at the train station. And then we saw another email at the latest, or should I say the last house that we were at, where this lady was discussing about an AI that she created called Christine and what it's capable of doing. And she's speaking of it in a very emotional way, you know, like as if it's a child or it's her sister. And that's very concerning. Her love is going to blind her to the potential threats and pitfalls this artificial intelligence is capable of doing. So yeah, Adam Jansen's got to keep an eye on that as well. There's so many missions, there's so many sub-missions that Adam Jansen has to, you know, contend with. And FograinDaNoob is doing all of them simultaneously, you know, bit by bit. He's not just doing one mission and completing it and then heading over to the next mission and completing it. So it's a bit confusing, you know, trying to keep up with which mission is this, which mission is that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a hang of it later on. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is it for today with Deus Ex. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as FograinDaNoob's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys next week.